Not to be taken lightly.
Not to be taken lightly at all. And now that I'm starting to see the data a little bit more, it certainly does look, unfortunately, not great. This system is already causing some blizzard warnings up across parts of the upper Midwest and eastern sections of Montana. We've got a large swath of high wind warnings and concerning also red flag warnings across the region on Friday and Friday afternoon. And then we've got an area of the eastern plains that could have some big boomers concerning the potential for damaging winds with some of these storms that fire up tomorrow afternoon, alongside with the potential for hail. Looks like these storms will be the strongest as they shift east into western Kansas for tomorrow. But, you know, that time of year where we start to get these severe weather setups with a dry line across parts of the eastern plains. So notice the system is moving across parts of the Intermountain West. So it is going to carve out and become a little bit stronger, and then it's going to start to tilt and mature right over our state yet again. So it's actually going to grow and enhance even more and probably reach max potential in terms of how low the pressure is going to get with this system on Friday. So what that means is for us here locally, we're going to get the side that's going to just concern the strong winds. Across the central plains in the Midwest, it's probably going to be tornadoes and even some strong winds up towards the upper Midwest with blizzard warnings in effect. So this system will bring in cooler temperatures for us, and it'll be a little bit calmer for the weekend with a chance for a little moisture. But first, it's going to give us extreme fire danger on Friday. That system right now moving across parts of northern Nevada up into the Pacific Northwest, bringing a large swath of moisture with it. First, it will move into the high country as we move through early Friday morning. We'll wake up with some sunshine here across I-25 in the eastern plains, and then we'll quickly start to get an increase in cloud cover. But we're still going to have a lot of strong winds through the afternoon hours. In fact, just after noon on Friday, I think our winds will start to gust to about 60 to maybe even 70 miles per hour. Notice at 2 p.m., we've got showers, thunderstorms moving across the mountains and even some high elevation mountain snow. This will certainly reduce visibility on I-70. So if you're traveling west on I-70 and you're running into this wall of snow, depending on what elevation you're at, probably not going to be the best driving conditions in terms of visibility. Then we move through the evening time frame. A few little spillover snow showers likely in western and northern Teller County, but no widespread accumulations for Friday night. As we travel through the overnight hours this evening, of course, breezes will calm down just a bit. But then notice as we wake up tomorrow morning, those winds start to ramp up as early as about 9-10 o'clock. You can actually see some very strong winds coming across parts of the Raton Mesa, 50 to 60 mile an hour gust possible. These 50 mile an hour winds are likely to be your sustained winds with embedded gust a little closer to 60 to 70 miles per hour. They get that high, they will produce some blowing dust. So we may even have some blowing dust advisories tomorrow along I-25 and parts of the eastern plains where visibility would be a problem as well, and even a problem for high profile vehicles. As we move through Friday night, our winds start to taper off after about 10 p.m. So hazy skies, warm conditions, extreme fire danger for Friday. Temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. And of course, when you get that warm, that's also another ingredient for high fire danger. Not to mention our fuels are extremely dry and we're drought stricken across the state. Notice as we travel through the weekend time frame, temperatures do cool off just a bit. We fall back into the 40s and 50s, and then a chance for a little bit of snow late Saturday night and even Sunday afternoon. Most of the snow will accumulate on grassy surfaces, won't warrant any widespread travel impacts at our elevation, but we may have just a few visibility problems in the high country on I-70 for tomorrow concerning snow combined with wind. I think that's our main concern for Friday for areas west of I-25. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s for Fremont County over the weekends, and we are looking at cooler conditions for Colorado Springs. But before that system arrives, it is certainly going to give us very erratic winds on Friday, damaging winds possible. Secure your outdoor items and be mindful of how sensitive those conditions will be.
Mary, thank you. Time for a live look at the roads. This is I-25.